Crypto in the United States is dead. And no, this is not clickbait, because guess what? I'm going to have proof, because as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. And one of the big things holding back crypto is awareness. And oddly, I'm part of the problem. Let's leave this screen and go into this one. If you haven't seen it, Michael Saylor is causing more harm than good for the entire crypto industry. And Brad Garlinghouse and myself are out there trying to fight the scams, bots, and schemes by keeping you informed of what's real versus fake. But now on to the news. Yep, XRP, only thing shining right now in a sea of red. Bitcoin 19,823. Ethereum junk since the merge, right now at 1323, down 2% in the last 24 hours. So one of the biggest problems right now that's being exposed is awareness in crypto. And I'm very plugged into the cryptoverse. Big events, local events even, are slipping through me. So hey, are we not reaching the people out there crypto awareness wise to make things more mass adoption, more mainstream? And this is going to tie in to crypto being dead in the United States. And no, again, it's not clickbait, but yes, crypto is dead in the United States. You're going to learn today when it fires back up, what you can do in the meantime. And yes, this was all planned. Juicy stuff, everyone. All right, so two stories. South Carolina, yep, the state where I reside. South Carolina, we got a whole bunch of people, state treasurer, going to El Salvador to learn about Bitcoin adoption. So even if on a federal level, hint, hint, what's to come later in the video, even if on a federal level, they're not doing anything with crypto policy and law, we have states going out there trying to make things happen. And in here, guess what? They go to El Salvador like, we want to learn from your Bitcoin rollout. We want to see and learn from your mistakes. What can we do in South Carolina if we want to pursue crypto as a legal tender? Oh, juicy stuff here. So again, each state now also has the powers to do this on their own. And we know the federal government is going to step away. Why? Because they have been allowing states' rights for so many things out there. I want you to think about cannabis. Oh, yes, the good Dr. Green Thumb, right? States' rights versus federal. All right, so now that's one of the awareness problems. In my own home state, I didn't know about my state people going out there to visit El Salvador. Here's the second problem. You know why they went to visit? Because they are going to be checking out what South Carolina Bitcoin Blockchain Conference held in Charleston. Beautiful city, by the way. Again, in my own home state. This is today, everyone, October 5th, and I didn't even know about this. So their advertising out there isn't even reaching the proper crowds. Because if I would have known about this event, I would have, boom, gone there in an instant, right? Home state, I would have totally hung out on the coast for a few days. That's the problem, right? Can we get awareness to the right people out there? Is the marketing effective? Are we getting it to that mass adoption by getting it to people across the globe and the correct people? So here we go, crypto dead in the United States. What's going on? Crypto overhaul fizzles in Congress, leaving the industry and investors in limbo. Ooh, look at Maxine Waters. She looks pissed. Well, everyone, guess what? Right now, Congress is shutting down. They are starting their election push, and all of this has been planned. And if you've been following the channel and watching closely, you would see that I hinted to this 2 weeks ago, saying, hey, guess what? When Danelle Dixon, right, was doing those speaks on Congress, right, the Hill, we know about that. Well, when she was doing those, right, there was a third one that she had scheduled that was canceled, okay? And right away, we saw canceled. Why? Elections, everyone. And that's what I want to talk to you about right now. There are some very pro and con crypto people out there in the elections. And if it's something that you're interested in learning about in this channel, comment below, say, hey, who's anti and pro in the crypto right now for the elections? Well, and I'm going to give you guys a little hint of what you could expect. Brad Sherman right now is in California running for California's 32nd congressional district. He is up for election on November 8th. Brad is one of the most anti-crypto people out there, saying things such as this. The reason, says Sherman, is simple. They all stand to turn those billions into trillions as long as they can keep the crypto carousel going, in what he called a scheme that would make Mr. Ponzi blush, in reference to crypto being a Ponzi scheme. Sherman, the same guy up for re-election, also says this. If XRP is a security and you think it is, and I think it is, why are these crypto exchanges not in violation of law? Sherman, who called for a complete ban on cryptocurrencies in 2019, asked the SEC division director this question, saying, hey, the exchanges and the users, which would be people like us, right? Because if we sell it, we would also be dealing in unregistered securities. Why isn't the SEC going after us? Well, it gets even worse with this gentleman. Why? Because he did an interview and said this: cryptocurrencies have no societal value. So with the elections coming up and with national policies right now on hold on the Hill with crypto, we have to rely upon states making things happen, and we have to keep informed of those that are pro and con con in crypto, especially with this election coming up, because if we want crypto mass adoption to happen, we need awareness to happen, and we also need the wrong people out and the right people in. So yes, crypto is dead legislatively in the United States. This has all been planned as this is a huge midterm election where, hey, there's a lot at stake right now. So of course they were all gonna leave the hill early and start working on campaigning hardcore in their own home turfs. So when will this fire back up again? Well, beginning of the year when the new session of Congress takes hold, well, guess what? That is when these bills start all over again. Yes, everyone, the process with all these bills, all these legislations start all over again when the new session of Congress takes place. We got some time, everyone, especially here in the United States. But luckily for people like me, we have states like South Carolina that are actively involved in crypto and crypto expansion. So check it out. See if your state is involved in crypto expansion and crypto adoption. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you'd like to hear more about people that are pro and anti-crypto running for election in 2022. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the various types of support. Check out this video right here, the one I talked to you about earlier, the real versus fake Brad, Michael Saylor Dirt. Yep, check that video out. Thank you again, everyone. Have a great day.